Hello and welcome back to the Pick Six. I got a new series, the Arizona Cardinals Rebuild series, where I'm trying to get the Cardinals to a championship, win a Super Bowl, and try to do it in the shortest amount of time. So I'm really excited for this. The Cardinals are not coming into this franchise in a good state. I mean, Kyler Murray's coming off injury. I'm going to try to make it realistic, and I'm going to have Murray out for the whole preseason and the first 4 games to be kind of realistic as possible. The offense wasn't very good last year. The defense was terrible, giving up points, and we went 4-13. So the Cardinals are not a very good team that I'm taking over. You even lost key players like Zach Allen. You lost Byron Murphy Jr. in free agency. You lost DeAndre Hopkins. J.J. Watt retired. So a lot of key departures, and they really didn't go out and add anybody except for the offensive line. You got Paris Johnson Jr. in the draft, Kelvin Beachum, and William Hernandez. Hopefully the offensive line's a lot better and improved, but without Kyler Murray for the first couple of games, it's going to be difficult. Now, looking into the preseason, I'm going to just show you some highlights of the preseason, kind of go through it. First up, we have the Broncos and Russell Wilson with the ball, and he's going to find his tight end for the first down. They're driving on us early here in the first. Javonte Williams gets the ball, and he's going to go all the way down to the 1, so not really what we wanted defensively, and Williams is going to cap it off with a touchdown. So not the greatest start, but it is preseason, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see what our offense can do without Murray. We give the ball to Connor. We're going to really rely on him in these first 4 games in the regular season and in this preseason. Ertz with a nice catch right there. McCoy's actually doing a pretty good job here early. He's going to get sacked here, which is not the best, to be 3rd and 17. Later into the first quarter on another drive, it's 3rd and 3. We're trying to figure it out, and we find Brown, who's going to get a nice catch right there for a first down. We hand the ball off to Connor again, and he's going to get a nice play right there to get the first down and keep the drive alive. 3rd and 10, looking to try to get points on this drive to get back in this game. McCoy drops back, no one open. He tries to throw it away, and it's a pick. Man, not the way we wanted to start it, but it is what it is. Now we have the backups kind of in the game, so it is what it is at this point. Stidham is the dropping back. He's scrambling. He's going to throw it, and I just don't know how this happens. It freaking pisses me off when 2 terrible missed tackles and a touchdown for the Broncos. So awful, but it is what it is. It's preseason. Hopefully we never have to see those guys do that again. So that was terrible. But Tune now in the game here, and he's actually getting off to a good start, finding Clement right there. So we're looking pretty good with our backup, the rookie. I'm excited to kind of see what he can do. Maybe he ends up being our starter over McCoy. They're about the same overall, and he throws a pick. So I'll just we'll chalk that one up. Commentary curse right there on me, but that's going to be a touchdown for the Broncos, and they're going to go up 24-0 here at halftime. I'm trying to get all of my quarterbacks in the first game and did not go well. Now to the Chiefs game, we have McCoy, and McCoy is going to find Ertz here. Hopefully we do a lot better this game. We did not score a touchdown in the last preseason game, so trying to get the offense going here. McCoy's going to find McBride this time, our other tight end, for a first down. So we're looking good here on this opening drive as we keep finding tight ends, as Ertz finds a nice first down, and we keep the drive alive. 3rd and 13. Looking. We try to dump it off to Ertz, and it's just not going to be caught. But we do get a field goal out of it, so that's a good thing. But Chiefs offense is really good, and they go right down the field and score to make it 7-3. I mean, you're going to have to get in a shootout if you want to beat the Chiefs. That's just how it works, and I don't know if we have that in us. Connor with a nice run right here to get a first down, so he's looking pretty good here in the preseason. McCoy's doing a good job of finding his guys, so that's always a good thing. And Pascal's going to get a nice first down. We end up having to do a field goal, but I thought, it'd be kind of cool. Let's do a fake here. It's preseason, and it did not work. So that was on me. Bad play calling, but still 7-3. Score really doesn't mean anything to me, but we just want to see what we can do defensively, and it's not looking good because Mahomes right here is going to tear us up here with 28 seconds left, and we cannot catch him until Budda Baker comes in. That dude's the only dude who can play on this defense. But the bad news is, well, they're just going to score on the next play, and it is now a 17-3 game going into half. And we try to pick it up here in the 4th with Magoo. I did sign Alex Magoo to the team. Hey, I thought it would be fun. USFL legend. And if you know anything about me in this channel, We love the USFL and XFL and Spring League, so I thought it'd be cool to get Alex McGough a shot, you know, especially with Murray out for those first couple games. He's the only one moving the ball. I mean, scrambles out here. Beautiful throw. Finds Wilson and gets us inside the 10. And we are going to get our first touchdown of the preseason as he fits it in there. And he finds Williams for a touchdown. So now it is 10 points from the Kansas alum. Into game number 3. Hopefully this one's a little bit better away. We're in Minnesota. McCoy finds Pascal, but, you know, we got to a 3rd and 2, and Connor gets a nice run right there, makes a guy miss, and gets us inside the 50. So we're looking good, but we've done this before where we've done a good, decent drive, and then it stalls out. Can we finally get in the end zone here early in the first quarter? Connor with another good run is looking really good against the Vikings. McCoy drops back. He's going to find Brown. It's 3rd and 1. We're going to do a handoff, and Connor's going to get the first down to keep the drive alive. Later in the drive, 2nd and 8, and McCoy's going to get sacked right there. Held on to it way too long. And then on 3rd and 15, he tries to throw it in the end zone, and we settle for another field goal. Now on defense, Kirk Cousins is going to dice us up here with just terrible defense in the secondary, and it is now 7-3. So again, struggling defensively. That secondary is a real work in progress that we're going to have to figure out. McCoy's going to find Brown here, so that was a nice little dump and catch, and we're moving the ball a little bit. He tries to fit it in. Terrible throw, terrible read by me, and of course, in, you know, our fashion, they're going to get this one all the way down to about the 5, and there was no any more highlights. That was it. It was terrible preseason. We got a long way to go in rebuilding this team. Looking at this roster, you have Colt McCoy is going to be the starter with Murray out. We got Alex McGough as the backup. Murray should be back. He'll be back. We'll have him starting week 5, but, you know, for realism, coming off that ACL, we're going to work him back slowly. You have Connor starting running back. Clement is a good little running back as a backup. You got Brown, and I signed Julio Jones. And this offensive line, you know, Johnson, Hernandez, you know, a lot of, you know, interesting things we're going to have to do to try to get this offensive line going. You have Ertz, a reliable veteran on the defensive side of the ball. The defensive line is atrocious. We're going to get run on all day. That's one of the first things we're going to have to upgrade. The secondary, corners are not the best, but you do have some young guys like Hamilton. We do have, you know, Buda Baker, you know, at safety, and Isaiah Simmons is going to, you know, kind of play all around the field. But other than that, man, there is a lot of lack of depth in the defensive side of the ball, and we're going to have to fix that soon. Special teams, we have Matthew Prater, which is good. He's a reliable kicker. Punter, is okay. So not really worried about that. Don't really have, you know, an elite kick returner, so not too worried. But, you know, it's a work in progress. This team has a long way to go, and it's not going to be one of those series where I'm able to fix this team in a season. And we'll get this series started with week 1 against the Washington Commanders, which should be a good one. And we'll see what happens because it's going to be an interesting series. Thank y'all for watching, and see y'all next time.